Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Today the sun shines brighter and I feel like smiling wider and wider. All plans are coming to play right here in the land of Indikin. No rules, just imagination. Let's create a new foundation. A world where visions come alive, where your dreams can touch the sky. Welcome to Indikin, where the fun begins. Let the music play, let the dreams begin. Create, explore, let your colors show, where your wildest dreams are free to grow. Popsicles, cotton candy side by side. Filmmakers, dreamers, take the stage. No more limits, turn the page. No compromise, just heart and soul. Blockchain power makes us whole. Step aside, don't be shy. Raise your voice and touch the sky. Welcome to Indikin, where the fun begins. Let the music play, let the dreams kick in. Create, explore, let your colors show, where your wildest dreams are free to grow. No compromise, just heart and soul. Blockchain power makes us whole. Step inside, don't be shy. Raise your voice and touch the sky. Welcome to Indikin, where the fun begins. Let the music play, let the dreams begin. Unlimited fun, creativity flows, where your vision shines and never goes. No rules, just imagination. Let's create a new foundation. A world where visions come alive, where your dreams can touch the sky. Welcome to Indikin, where the fun begins. Let the music play, let the dreams begin. Create, explore, let your colors show, where your wildest dreams are free to grow. Indikin's got your favorite ride. Popsicles, candy side by side. Filmmakers, dreamers, take the stage. No more limits, turn the page. No compromise, just heart and soul. Blockchain power makes us whole. Step inside, don't be shy. Raise your voice and touch the sky. No compromise, just heart and soul. Blockchain power makes us whole. Step inside, don't be shy. Raise your voice and touch the sky. Welcome to Indikin, where the fun begins. Let the music play, let the dreams begin. Create, explore, great colors show, where your wildest dreams are free to grow. No compromise, just heart and soul. Blockchain power makes us whole. Step inside, don't be shy. Raise your voice and touch the sky.
I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. But your kids are gonna love it.
Compromise, just heart and soul.
Yeah, your kids
Are
are
you
gonna love it.
ready for us? Good morning, Brian. Good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing today,
Good.
sir?
I'm good. I'm great. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you as well. This is an exciting day. I'm excited for this one. We've got a lot of fun stuff to talk about today for sure.
We do. What an incredible day. It's sunny out there for us. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the energy is flowing really, really
Yeah,
high
no, I woke
today.
up giggling. I woke up
You did?
laughing.
Same
Yeah.
here. I had a great night. I had a great night. I slept well today. I hope you guys all had an incredible day and your week is going amazing. It's almost a weekend. Could you believe that? It's almost a
We're at
weekend.
hump
Time
day,
for the
hump day.
movies.
Right there in the middle. Middle
That's
of the
right.
week. I woke
Middle
up
of the week.
giggling because I'm gonna share something personal. I farted so loud when I woke up. It was like the loudest fart that I just started laughing. That's how I woke up. It's a great way to
Oh
do
my
it.
God, just what I wanted to hear, huh? Imagine who needs an alarm when you have Brian next door. Are you one of those neighbors that, you hear a lot of noise during the day or night?
No, but I did have a neighbor that when it was potty time, he was so grunty and so loud with it. It was like, I felt bad for the guy. I was like, all I could think of is that he needs to drink more water.
Lord have
More
mercy.
water.
I'm sorry, guys. We started the show
Sorry,
and
yeah, I
the
got off
show,
wrong. I
we
didn't
are
mean to fart
entertaining.
this morning,
Well,
but it was funny.
it had to do with the story that you said. We showed last time on the last show we did. And
That's
if you
right.
missed it, go there. It was the first time in history that a sound of passing gas was added to a movie.
That's right.
So, we're just like,
Historical moment.
we're linking our shows. What's going on today? What do we have today for the audience?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna look at the INDIKIN.ONLINE page. We could do
Please.
that. We've got a couple of stories. You've got some amazing stories that
I
I
do.
facts that I hadn't even know anything about. So that's pretty cool. I really like that. And then I've got some short films for us to watch. They're award-winning short films, if you will. And they're all AI films. I found 3 of them from like the last couple of years. They won different fests and stuff. So I thought it might be kind of fun to look at like a winner from 20 to 2024, you know, like what's the difference in 2025, you know, like because that those tools are just moving so fast.
Talking about AI, I want to send our love to Igloo Bamboo out
Yeah,
there. He was a little bit under the weather. I hope you're feeling much better. You know, our energy and love is your way. So
absolutely.
he works very much with AI, and I love to see what he does, his work. He's also one of the Indikins, so go check it out, Indikin.online. Sorry, Brian, go ahead. I just want to send my love before I forget.
No, all good, all good. So I was like trying to figure out this INDIKIN thing here real quick, because one of the things that we have available is like, you know, there's the streaming pass that we've been pitching, and then you can purchase that, which is like would help benefit the whole thing. Or if you
Yeah.
just want to go see on holiday, or like, you know, multiple movies on INDIKIN.
Or if you want to see only Bryant's or Georgia or Tom Gillespie, you know, he came out with his DJN, Dr. Teed,
Yes.
Igloo
Yeah.
Bamboo. We have Bitcoin Magazine already, part of us as well.
Yeah, and
So
I would
you-
show all those as you're saying them,
Yeah.
but like the problem that I'm having right now is like this page that I have here is created from the share link, right?
Oh,
So you
that's
go in here,
right.
so then I already shared it and we ran out of time, so I didn't like get other pages set up. But when you click on watch on IndieFlix here, this is where I learned it like 2 seconds ago. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's going straight into the movie there. How did this happen?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
don't know.
share. I just did this 2 seconds ago. I'm like, I got it. And now I can't find it. But I did. I swear.
You see, if we had producers for this show, it would be different because someone in soundboard or, you know, control room will be like pressing all the buttons and we'll be just here talking. But this this show has no budget, so we don't have a producer.
I was just there. How did I do that? Okay, so let me try this because I did noodling. Share.
There we go.
But it just gives me all the things. Like I just hit the button. There was a button I hit. God, this is
Oh
so
my
unfair.
goodness! You know what?
I just hit a button and it was like watch it on IndieFlix, or like, you know, buy the streaming pass, or
like pay-per-view.
or pay
So
one straight up, like pay the one price. God dang it!
Just so you know, I'm not even going in there because I'm a mess. But you can do 2 things. You can get the pass. There's different kind of passes, or you can go directly to your favorite filmmaker and just acquire like paper.
Well, you could if there was an easy way to get there, but I don't know.
And you can get it with, you know, just regular credit card payment. You can do it with crypto. We have, I think we have Bitcoin, Ethereum. We have everything there. And you can get it with our tokens as well. We have the filmmaker tokens. It's our like marketing thing. You know, like I don't sell t-shirts. I don't sell anything, but you have the token. You can pay also with that.
So you can purchase this pass right here with Lola token right here.
Yeah, you can do that right here.
Yeah.
It's great. And it's for a great cost. Everything that we're getting is to continue building. Obviously, you know, that's a lot of work. Thank you, Yella Coder. You've been incredible. That page was built, that this whole thing was built by Yella Coder, and he has been incredible, man. Incredible talent. So reach out to him if you want him to build something for you. He is an Indikin.
Maybe it's because I logged in. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe
probably. Yes, I think that's the problem.
That might be it, right?
That's the problem. Well, when you do that, you know, the important thing about what we have there is if you're a creator, if you want to create a profile, you can go in there and make it look pretty. They're like cards, and you go in if you're like a talent, or if you do service, or if you're someone from the crew, or if you just like want to create one, you can become part of us. and just create a profile, and it looks very pretty when you send it out. So
Yeah, but this sucks.
that's what we
This
can
is
do.
really confusing right now. That
It's
I can't
not you,
find
it's
this straight
you,
up.
Brian. It's you. You see, that's what happened when you wake up 5
No,
minutes.
it's not me.
before.
It's the site. It's like if I click on like I like right now I'm not logged in. And okay, so we scroll down, we get some information about the passes here. Then it scrolls down, we get some information about Indikin, the key components here, token index.
Yes.
Right? Then I go down, there's featured films. So these are just trailers here. So like let's click on the rabbit hole trailer. I just click on it, it'll play the trailer, right?
Yes.
But it won't, I can't get to the movie from here.
Oh my goodness.
Which that we need to fix that. I just realized
I don't know. I
yeah,
don't know
and
what's
then
happening.
you know what I mean, and like okay,
I'm
so
sure you
then
can
this
go
is
into.
the
I'm sure you can
founders.
go into your founder and look at all the,
Let's
you know,
see.
all
Let's
the
see.
profiles.
Well,
We
you
don't
can't
even know
from
how to
here.
operate the camera.
See,
The
founder
site.
filmmakers. It's we can't click on this thing. It's strange.
Are you logged
Hear
in?
that filmmaker? No, I'm not logged in.
That's the problem. You cannot.
No, I
you say-
was logged in before. Now I'm
Yes.
trying to see if I could. I can't even find it anymore. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys the menu of where you could either buy the pass or buy a movie straight. I don't even know how to say this. Unfortunately, I've been stumbling through like how to say.
Well, if you would have gone
purchase
to the
the movie-
meetings, Brian. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Brian is super
purchase the
basic. He's
movie
always
by
there.
one-on-one. I always just say
Yes.
one-on-one, which means nothing. It means absolutely
Yes.
nothing, right? Like what does
My goodness.
one-on-one mean? So yeah, I don't
That's
know
great.
how to do this.
Well, anyway, just go into the
Yeah.
platform and play with it, and you'll see what's going on. The latest upload that we have is the DJ Generation, which is Tom Gillespie's latest.
I can't
6 hours.
even find that.
Oh
I
my
can't even find that when I'm
God.
looking at this.
Okay, then I'm
on
going to
here?
go into, you know what? While you do that, I'm going to go to my news. How about that? If we go
Well, yeah,
into
go
what
ahead.
I have
You-
to
yeah,
talk,
bring in your
I have
thing. I'm
something
going
more
nuts
important to
over
talk
here.
about that, then you know what? I am going to talk about right now. I am going to talk about Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm
Perfect.
sorry you keep working on that. I'm going to add something there. Did you know that Leonardo DiCaprio, before he was chosen, he became Titanic's unforgettable Jack Dawson? He almost didn't get the part. You know why? Because he was such a big star, a rising star, that he did not have to audition. But you know what? The director, James Cameron, this is his big project, right? He said, no, it doesn't matter if you're a big star. You're going to audition because I want the character, the person that I choose to be the character, to be the right one. So he called into a meeting. Leonardo walked in thinking that he was going to shake hands only and become, Jack. And that wasn't it. There was a lot of tests done. He had to read. He did not want to do it, but then he had to because, originally they wanted River Phoenix to be the main character, but River Phoenix, as we know, he died. He had a he overdosed. Then they wanted, besides River Phoenix, they wanted to get Tom Cruise, or who else they wanted to get? Tom Cruise, and who else was there? I can't remember.
You mentioned somebody really funny to me.
Yes. Oh, you know who almost got the part? You will never guess that.
I didn't know this.
Macaulay Culkin. The Home Alone kid? Imagine him.
Macaulay
I'm the king
Culkin.
of the world.
I know.
Titanic is sinking.
That's a shocking fact. I mean, I love Macaulay Culkin, but I don't know if he would have been the
I
right.
don't know if he had the charm to be, Leonardo. He was cute as a kid, as an adult. He wasn't that cute, growing up.
Imagine if he did a Titanic.
Yeah.
He might have done all the Leonardo roles in the future. You know what I mean? He might have been the biggest star in the world.
Exactly. Well, he's
Wow.
he is kind of one of the biggest stars in the world,
That's
with his
pretty
Home Alone. It's a classic for every home on Christmas time, nationwide.
Guess what?
Worldwide.
I found it.
You found it?
Yes.
Then we'll come back. Let me finish this thing.
Finish your story,
So
yeah.
the other person that they wanted to do the part of of Jack and Titanic was Brad Pitt. Didn't happen. He didn't. I don't know if they auditioned or not, but you know who auditioned?
Who?
The bell guy. What's his name?
The the bell guy?
Christian Bell. Christian
Oh
Bell.
yeah, Christian Bell
I
was
am not
amazing. Best.
Batman audition. Brian, Christian Bell auditioned to be the part, but the part went to Leo DiCaprio. The first line that he read, he turned into Jack. He didn't want to do it, but he started reading that and he turned into Jack. And then
When I first saw this movie was in New York. I was in New York for the first time ever. It was like New Year's Day or something like that. Packed theater.
Wow, you were able to watch it in the theaters.
I saw it in the theater,
That's
and it was
great.
so fun because I was in Queens, New York, and I was surrounded by all these old people that went to the theater that day. It was like old people day at the theater, but it was great because I had this old New York woman behind me.
I almost took that ship. I'm safe. I'm here with the grandchild. I'm here because
there was this old New York woman sitting right behind me, and she was so into the movie. She kept talking the whole way through. Like at one point, she's like, "Oh, she's going back for Jack." She was just like, it was amazing. It kind of made the movie even better.
My goodness. Well, you know what? This kid right here. Oh, look, the kissing. That's so romantic. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. She was beautiful. Oh, you know what?
He looks like Macaulay Culkin there.
He does. No, but come on. Look at Leo. He's like
a baby boy.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful man. I ain't gonna lie.
They had a chemistry scene with Kate. She almost didn't make it because the camera was like, oh, she was already in a lot of like history kind of like movies. I didn't think she was, but the chemistry was so incredible. They still to today, they're like best friends. I don't know if they had something there, but they did that. So, and then we'll talk about the next thing later on. So you want to go show us?
Yeah. Let me just bring this in real quick.
Let's do this. Thank you, guys.
Okay, check this out here. So, wait, what are you guys seeing that? You're not seeing what I'm seeing. Okay, I got to switch to this one. Okay, now you're seeing what I'm seeing, right?
There we go. Yes.
All right, so I'm not logged in right now. That was the difference. I logged in before. So when I click on this watch on IndieFlix,
wasn't INDIKIN. Your fault.
There it is.
Ban.
You get buy the pass, or you can buy the movie straight up.
How much you could pay for a movie? At least $3.99 on Amazon.
It's $5. This is the feature. This is my first feature film. It's exclusive to INDIKIN. The only place you can see on holiday is on INDIKIN.online. So you got to buy the pass, or you got to buy it $5.
I'm charging more for my documentary because
Yeah.
555.
It's more expensive than
$555.
So yeah, that was the secret right there to get it from my link. When I made this share link, right, from in here, it takes you to this page, and then click on that, and then you have your different purchase options.
What about the profiles? I want to talk about
let's go look at the
profiles. Let's go create a profile.
All right,
because I was talking about
log in for the profiles.
You have to profile. You have to log in.
Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna log in and see what happens. So I'm in here. Main page, scrolling down. Got to find some profiles.
Down.
Where do I find the profiles? Do you know?
Yalla, log in, yalla.
Viewer. Okay.
There we go.
Here we go.
There we go.
So
if you go to the bottom, if you log into INDIKIN.online, you see those things. Those are cards. You can create your own profile, guys. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be a filmmaker. You can be anyone.
Aspiring filmmaker, a makeup artist, a lighting technician,
or just like an accountant, whatever service you have, you can go in there.
Juggler? We need some jugglers on this board here, don't you think?
We do. We need we're looking for jugglers, guys. If you can juggle something.
Bitcoin Video Magazine is our newest filmmaker added to the INDIKIN cohort, I believe.
I love it. And they have news about, Bitcoin and about what's going on in the world.
We need to get them on our show.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can.
Do you want to do your next news segment?
Yes, I'm going to do my next news, and next with you guys. We're going to talk about one of my favorite superheroes, which is
I just want to get a little
thank you so much. Wolverine. Oh my goodness.
Come on!
Grow those back. Look, kid.
You see, grow those back. You know, let's talk about Wolverine. You
Okay.
know, he's one of the favorite superheroes we have. But before Hugh Jackman became, thinking about this, it's like the Australian superhero. It's Australian. You know,
Yeah.
freaking Australians, they have talent, man. Not only in crypto, but they have incredible talent.
Great actor. You do a great American accent.
Hugh Jackman is from there. Russell Crowe's from there. We know about Gladiator.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie is from there. Are you kidding me? They have incredible, and I'm sure that like Nicole Kidman is from Australia.
Yeah.
They have incredible talent. My goodness.
They're so good at doing the American accent.
Yes.
I think they
Well-
might be slightly better than the Brits at doing the American accent. They're very versatile, incredible
They
actors.
can
This
do
is very
anything,
true.
you know, they study a lot. But you know what? Before Hugh Jackman became Wolverine, you know the part who was the part for? You know who had the part?
No.
Russell
Who?
Crowe. Another
Russell Crowe.
Aussie, Russell Crowe, the Gladiator, but
Wait a
because
minute,
he had
you know the lore of Wolverine, the backstory and all that stuff. Was he legitimately an Australian guy?
no idea. I have
was
no
wondering
idea.
if
I
he was
just
always
know
Australian.
that Hugh Jackman, he thought the Wolverine was a wolf, so he was studying wolves. I didn't even know that a Wolverine was a thing. I don't even know what a Wolverine looks like.
He didn't know he was
He
studying.
didn't know. I
wolf
didn't
until
even know. I
Wolverine?
thought it was a wolf. I thought it was a wolf. Like, you know, we've been watching like the Michael Jackson turn into a wolf. I think it was. I thought a Wolverine was a wolf, half human, half wolf, but it's not. I guess there's an animal or something at the zoo called Wolverine. We have to do the research, guys.
Wolverines.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, the role was given to Russell Crowe, but because he had just come from doing the Gladiator, you know, that was a big role. That was a big role. You know, it's like he didn't feel like he could, you know, the character was right for him. So he passed it on to, you know, he referred Hugh Jackman. And
He
Hugh
actually
Jackman
referred Hugh Jackman.
he referred Hugh
Get
Jackman. And
out
he
of
was
here. That's a cool part of the story. I
Yes.
didn't know that.
Yeah, and he wasn't, you know, Hugh Jackman wasn't known international. He was not known as an international actor. He was more into like the theater and things like that. And look what happened. You know, just like Charlie Sheen gave the role to Tom Cruise for the 4th of July, Born on the 4th of July, and that's, you know, the make history. Look at this one too. He became a superhero. And he was going to stop, but then he came back, you know, he was like, I'm done with the movies. And then he said, no, I have one more. So yeah, he almost didn't do it because his wife, Hugh Jackman's wife, said, no, that's not the role for you. You're a serious actor. And look at that.
Are they divorced now? Or are they still together?
I think so. I'm sure it has to do with it. You witch.
You almost
thing.
ruined my life.
You
Get
almost
out.
didn't do. Imagine a divorce. You know, what's the cost of divorce? She did not want me to do Wolverine. So- More than 2-3 decades of cinema, and that was, you know, that was such an incredible role, such an incredible
Yeah.
movie. And that's the X-Men and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know, it's one of the moments in history. The same thing with Leonardo DiCaprio. He has done a lot of great careers, but Titanic was, you know, groundbreaking in that. So that's for now on my entertainment.
Yeah, and just
news.
like talk about what you're saying. There's so many variations and versions of this, and you can go
and I are
back.
gonna be
in
good
history.
Hold on, let me lower the volume. There we go.
You just don't know it yet.
I don't know how to lower the volume, but let's go back to him. Look at that.
Excuse me, I'm Eric Lensher.
Charles Xavier.
Go fuck yourself.
The man who attacked you is an associate of his called
Jesus.
Sabretooth.
The language. in this movie.
Sabretooth. Storm. What do they call you? Wheels?
Imperative that you understand we are in complete lockdown situation. We have to get you to the third floor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you finished? Who's the furball?
Hank McCoy, Secretary of Mutant Affairs.
Right. The secretary. Nice suit.
Henry, this is Logan. He's Wolverine. I hear you're quite an animal.
Look who's talking. Call me old-fashioned, but I thought being engaged meant you were done with this kind of bullshit.
I am the Minister of Justice. Do you have any idea what I could do to
Why is he
you?
only wearing a tie?
You gonna try and talk tough standing there in your red underwear?
Saw from one movie or just... Wow.
You tried to kill your daughter. Live with that. Who's this? Just a guy telling you to get back in your nice truck. Go play okey dickhead somewhere else. The whole world's gonna hell, you just gonna sit there? Let's go. So you were always an asshole. What? Okay, shut up. Cyclops, right? You want to get out of my way? Well, for all we know, the government helped cook this up.
I can assure you the government had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, well, I've heard that before.
My boy, I have been fighting for mutant rights since before you had claws.
Did he just call me boy? Don't hit my friends.
Logan, listen to me. If you go down this road, you're not gonna like what you find.
You wanted the animal, Colonel. You got it.
Oh,
You wanted the animal, Colonel. You got it.
oops.
Class dismissed.
No! You wanted the truth! I told you the truth!
I didn't like it.
How'd you know there's a floor down there?
I didn't.
One. I have a lawyer now.
2, 3. You know the drill.
Give him a goddamn hat.
Get the hell out of here.
Fuck off.
Go!
Logan?
Oh, don't get your panties in a bunch. That was my last cigar.
What kind of monster are you?
The Wolverine.
Oh my God! He's so goddamn cool!
That's it.
Wow. It's beautiful.
That was an amazing clip. He's an incredible character, and the lines his characters have is like, wow.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, there's so many moments like variations of this. One of the most famous things that we were talking about, actors replacing actors, or like people that dodge the bullet, or movies that dodge the bullet. I mean, like James Dean took every role that Paul Newman was supposed to get when he was alive. Like all those roles that James Dean got, Rebel Without a Cause, East of Eden, Giant, like those all could have been Paul Newman if there wasn't a James Dean, and like think if James Dean would have kept living, we might not have known who Paul Newman is because he kept eating all his roles.
great. It's like being at the right place, the right time.
Yeah.
It is crazy how.
Here's a really crazy one. This is directors, not actors. For Star Wars' sequel, Empire Strikes Back, that was almost directed by David Lynch, which would have been a very different movie if David Lynch would have directed that.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? So, okay, so I have a few short films that I found, AI short films. They're all like 2-3 minutes long. They're very short, just 3 of them. But I figure we should watch them and we can discuss, see what we think.
Absolutely.
These are all award-winning films.
I don't hear sound. I don't know if there's.
Let's see about fixing that real quick. What is going on?
Technical difficulties, guys. I want to thank all the 46 people watching. Thank you so much for supporting. It's an incredible journey. We're starting this every Wednesday. We're going to be here every Wednesday at 12 Pacific Standard Time. We're trying to bring you a little bit about what's going on now with independent films, with big films, and with the story, stories behind great people and great films.
Yeah, the big budget films, the little budget films. We're going to talk about it all here on our show. All right, let's see if we can hear the sound now. Yes? Wow. Okay.
Wow, that was intense.
Visually,
that was
very
all
stunning.
AI. That was all AI.
All AI. That was an AI winner of Runway Gen 48 4th edition. I think that's from 2025 there. That's incredible.
Wow.
It's really incredible.
That is incredible. That is incredible. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of, the other day, a friend of ours sent us a link to see if we can spot the AI and the real. We have to choose between 2 images, and it was like a test.
Yeah.
And I got like 9 out of 20.
Oh, wow. Really? That's crazy.
Yeah, it was terrible. I can't see very well. Let's put that in there. But it was so difficult to identify AI. And most of the time I just did it like, okay, let's do this one because, the ships did not turn their heads or something like that.
Yeah.
But it was very difficult to identify that. So
that one was from 25. So this one's from 24. This one's called Soulless Horizon. Got audio?
They barely remember when it all started. They promised us a better future, a better life. A few species survived, but it's just life in slow agony. I remember the cruel experiments. We had to choose between implants or mutations for space missions. The global government controls everything. We are just pawns of a great machine. Those who resist are sent to die in concentration camps. I see profound emptiness in the looks of my peers, in my own reflection. On dense fog nights, the monks gather at the old subway station to talk about something they call the soul. They are dissident beings, but harmless to the global government. A cold night has fallen in the city. It's when I escape to my hidden sanctuary. Here is where I once had real hope, where I remember the day I met her. But now she is gone forever. Now it's time to go home. I can feel it is the end. What is that ethereal thing they call the soul? Now I can see the truth where it all started. Finally, my soul is free.
Wow.
Wow, that's incredible. Oh my God.
And that's 2024.
That's
I don't even feel the
2024.
difference. I like both of these movies are kind of doing it in a way of like let's stop that. Yeah, sort of like music videos styles. You know what I mean? There's no dialogue. It's about like the music. There's like the voiceover and then the images that are all like very much supporting each other. All the images in both of those
It's like
are
a story.
really
It's like
nice.
two stories. I saw the story. I didn't even pay attention to the audio. I pay attention to the images, and it was like a love story. You know, a guy who met a girl. You know, it is that is the beauty of this, that you can have images that, you know, or you can listen to the actual story.
Yeah,
the
both of
voiceover.
those I really liked a lot. This one's my favorite one. This one's from about 7 months ago, so more closer to, you know, the end of the, or you know, modern times. But they're all pretty modern. So here we go.
The train of life doesn't always stop at the right station. Sometimes the path is blocked, the obstacle insurmountable, but not for all men. We wanted to become gods. We let machines think for us. And then everything went dark. Today, humanity is dead. This is my fight. Today is chaos. The return of the Inquisition. Slavery and humiliation. Today is my first day in hell.
Yes.
You know,
Today.
being a leader is in your DNA. I've got the genes. You've just got the name tag.
Beautiful. Nice work.
That is imagine how many, most of the budget goes to the artist, right? To the actors who are the big names. So now the actors are going to be fighting against AI to get the role, because once this gets to be used more and more and more, people is going to get used to it. Especially younger crowds, like my kids, they love the special effects and things like that, animation. So it's going to be a big contender. AI films. I think everybody should learn a little bit about AI. It's not like I recommend it. Obviously, I love the raw, old-fashioned artist.
Absolutely, same here. But it's like, the way I look at it is it's just a tool. It's being utilized all in every department in the film world right now. Like visual, audio, editing. They're using it in several different areas, so it helps the independent filmmaker, I think, get to places that he couldn't get to because of the budget constraints.
Yeah, that's what I think. It's I love the old fashioned movie. When I did my documentary, I wanted to do it, like raw style. I didn't want to use, I thought AI could have done much better on the audio, the voiceover. But I said, no, I'm going to do it because it's something so old, the videos, everything was original, was from the place with the original sound. I say, you know what? I want to do it probably just myself.
That's being a smart filmmaker. That's like, being an aesthetic, like having, like, knowing what doesn't belong in a piece, because your piece is a nostalgia piece. It's about this place.
Yeah, it wasn't about AI, and
it wouldn't make sense, unless you were like using it as a tool to like enhance a visual or this, that, or something that,
but eventually, for this piece was I had to do it all like couture. It was all couture. It was like watching like screen recording. It was all couture, like film couture, I call it. And if that piece ever gets made by a big, network, because it's worth it, it's a History Channel kind of like thing that they should do. It was part of like music history.
Absolutely.
And they need to use obviously better everything. But for that one, it was great. I want to say hello to everybody watching. Thank you so much, guys. Ricardo, hola. and new movies. I don't know which new. I don't even know what new. I should ask my son which new movies are there. I think there's so many movies that we need to watch.
Well, like,
catch up
you're
with.
getting down right now. You're talking about real life nostalgia, real, no AI, just real pure human film experiences, the romance of film. I know that's one of the things that you love the most. And so I want to present to you a fellow named John Cassavetes, who is the godfather of independent film, and his philosophies and in the way that he approached film, I think, would truly inspire you, Georgia, as well as many, 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 many other fellas and fellettes out there. So I got a few videos, trailers, a couple of people talking about him. This is John Cassavetes here. This is him speaking on the philosophy or the study of love. So let's do this, and I think you'll love it.
Philos, in Greek, means friend or love. Love and friend is synonymous. Any aphi is the study of, so it's a study of love. And to have a philosophy is to know how to love and to know where to put it. Because you can't put it everywhere. You walk around, you got to be a minister or a priest saying, yes, my son, or yes, my daughter, bless you. But people don't live that way. They live with anger and hostility and problems and, tremendous disappointments in their life. So what they need is a philosophy. What I think what everybody needs is a way to say, where and how can I love? Can I be in love so that I can live? So that I can live with some degree of peace,
And today, the people in the world, all over the world, have inherited the disease, first of feeling that economy is the answer to their lives' problems, and then secondly, they feel that intellectualism is the answer to the problems. And the point is that we don't know everything, and it's impossible to know anything.
Cars on credit, you buy families on credit, diapers on credit, everything goes on credit. So we decided we'd come up with a great idea that we would buy all our film equipment, but they wouldn't give us any credit. So we started our film without any money, and we just used people that would help us to make the film only because of their idealistic attitudes toward filmmaking, which is, in America, a business, not an art. So we are saying, with your business, and we'll try to make it some kind of an art. An art meaning that we will enjoy ourselves and express ourselves freely.
And to fight every day to keep your sanity and stop from censoring yourself, because in censoring yourself, you have no one else to blame. And what happens to artists is that it's not that somebody is standing in their way, it's that their own selves are standing in their ways.
It's about time that it took art and said, come on, baby, show me something. And we're showing them something. And there are not many people showing anything. And there are not many people that will go out and put themselves on a line in this world today because everyone's frightened. We're doing it for you. I'm sick because there are just such a bunch of sissies in this world that they won't go out and see something that's wonderful, and they hear it's wonderful, and other people will tell them it's wonderful. But is it going to be a success? Is it going to be a success? I don't care if it's going to be a success. I want those suckers to come in there and to see this movie because they'll see what they always wanted to be, and that is to be theatrical, to be wonderful, to be liked, to be friends, to have something in their life that is warmer, and to regard someone that has more guts than you do, and to be inspired by people. And I'm not ashamed of it. I really hate this nonsense. Kill somebody, shoot him in the head, the blood pours out. Isn't that wonderful? I hate it. Let them not go. The world is comprised of a group of people that have opinions and lack emotion. And we make pictures of emotion. And if people go to see them, they will become touched and emotional in ways that they have never experienced before. And if they want to, they can go. If they don't want to, it's a free country. They don't have to go.
This man's the best, literally the best. He was so inspirational. Like on his first film, Faces, he gave the camera to all the actors. He gave the camera to different people. He had different people coming in. It was like he just had no ego. He just has like passion to build and
he was an artist.
Some sort of humanity. Here's like a bunch of directors talking about him here. I think this will kind of shed some light on how the people looked at him.
Give them the subtext and tell them what they're thinking, what they're feeling. You have to have very special actors. You happen to be talented in that area, but a lot of actors just say, "What do I say? Where do I say?"
On the Cassavetes films, very similar, right?
They
Outline.
have lived a lot.
I think there was a lot, but a lot less than most people think. Yeah, John was really a writer. He was a born writer. He wrote every day of his life. And he told great stories. I never understood a word he was saying when he was a director. Not one word. And he did it deliberately. And the reason he did it was because he was afraid that if you understood what he said, you would translate it into a cliche. He did not trust words. He felt all words were an oversimplification. So that when you're talking about attitude, and you're talking about behavior, and you're talking about an emotional energy, and you put them all together, and you try to reduce that to words, you inevitably end up with a oversimplification.
So how would he direct people in his?
He would keep talking, so you were so confused that you didn't know what the hell was going on.
So it was like double talk?
And that's, no. It was never that obvious. He would get your attention. You would believe he said, "Oh, no, I got it." But then, boom, "Oh, wait a minute, that didn't fit with this." And he would hold your attention. When he got all done, you say, "Holy Jesus." And then he was saying, "Action." "Oh, Christ." And you were off balance.
Deliberately, but that's good sometimes.
That's what he wanted. He wanted you to be off balance. He didn't want you to impose your technique. He didn't want you to impose your ideas of what this should be fast, this should be slow, this should be loud, this should be softer, I'll take a pause, all that shit. That was all shit to him.
Great, but that's good. But then every time you see a performance that everybody agrees is very spontaneous, usually there's no rules in being used, you know?
The thing about John that was difficult for me was to trust that whenever I made a fool of myself, he wouldn't use it. That was the hard part.
He promised you that, though, right?
Oh, he promised, but I don't believe it. I didn't believe nothing like that. But it was only until after we finished Husbands that I said to myself, maybe this guy is right.
Wow, very cool, very cool.
Actors at that level, man, I recognize everyone in that room.
Oh yeah. I'll do not the whole thing of this one, but here's Steve Buscemi talking about him too. And then I want to show you the trailer to one of his films, and then we're probably going to be out of time at that point. Here we go.
I found it really hard to get started. I didn't know what to write about. I had these characters in my head, but I just didn't know how to write a script. And I would buy the books, and I took a screenwriting course, and I still couldn't get started. And then I saw the films of John Cassavetes at a retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art. Yeah. Saw all of his films, or most of them, in about 10 days. And I just found his films to be so inspiring that afterwards I just started writing, because I didn't feel like I was watching a movie. I really felt like each of his films, you have an experience that you're really experiencing what these characters are going through. And some of his films aren't easy to watch. I mean, they're really demanding of the audience, and but I really like that. Oh, and I also like the way that he didn't judge his characters. He kind of shows them their good side, their bad side, and sometimes you don't like them, but you're always interested in them. Yeah. And so I just found that incredibly inspiring.
And John's.
That's Steve Buscemi talking about. I mean, he's literally, not a lot of people probably know him today, but I mean, he's like, there's no Quentin Tarantino. There's no God. My career doesn't exist. Like the style of movies that I make, like, come from him. Actually, I was in a movie. We'll do this on the next show, but I was in a movie called In Search of a Midnight Kiss that won the John Cassavetes Award at the Independent Spirit Awards in 2008. So like, you know, next week I'll show you some clips from there, and like there's like footage of us on the red carpet, because that movie was like the legit movie that I've ever been in, like where it was like in theaters in the United States and England and Spain and Poland, all over the world. But yeah, John Cassavetes definitely was a huge inspiration for.
Yeah, because most of the time we talk about the actors, we talk about the main roles, you know,
And
the
John was an
storyline,
actor.
but
And that's like the thing. He was a director, but he was an actor, and he would go do like television shows, like popular television shows, just so he could fund his independent films. Like he didn't even care about these television shows. But his wife, Jenna Rollins, who is also a very famous actress, or not super famous, but famous, just a really great actress. She's in a lot of his films, and she would get mad at him, like, you know, because they would be broke, and he would be like wanting to turn down some television show, and she's like, well, you know, I don't know how we're going to feed the baby, and he's like, all right, fine, I'll do it. And then, you know, may raise a little money until he can make movies like Husbands here. So I'll show you the trailer to this, and then yeah, we'll discuss and get out of here.
Call my wife and tell her about my prince. What did you do, darling? Went to a funeral. How was it? Marvelous. How's that for a 2-day venture?
Good morning, Mr. Zip Zip Zip. With your haircut just as short as mine. Good morning, Mr. Zip Zip Zip. With your haircut just as short as mine.
Husbands is what wives don't know, only suspect, and have never understood. Until John Cassavetes made a film which Time magazine calls one of the best movies anyone will ever see.
Harry. I don't have any of those masculine pretensions, you know, that the man has to run things. I don't believe that's necessarily true. I mean, if a woman has a brain, give her the opportunity to use it, along with other parts.
Archie. There are these two guys. There's two guys. And they want me to do this thing.
Certainly, we'll call the manager.
You're not going to believe this. I'm looking for a woman.
Gus!
I looked into your eyes, I saw it right away. I could drink you under the table.
Bet you couldn't.
Husbands. Three guys named Harry, Gus, and Archie, who go to their best friend's funeral and fall in love with life.
You have to be free. You have to be an individual.
Well, I'm not going home.
If my wife opens her mouth to me about anything, I finish that fast.
I'm going to get very drunk.
I'm not going to shower for her. If I want to stink, I'll stink.
Like I've been telling my wife for years. Aside from sex, I like you guys better.
The New York Daily News calls Husbands superlative, 4 stars, highest rating. The Ladies' Home Journal says Husbands is one of the year's finest films. It should become a screen classic, says the Los Angeles Herald-Examiner. And Life magazine says Ben Gazzara, Peter Falk, and John Cassavetes give the performances of their lives.
I'm gonna call the police on him.
You'll call the police? You're going to call the police? I know how to get to you. I know how to get to you. I know how to get to you.
Don't hurt my mother.
Shut up!
It was just
Kiss her. I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck her.
Where's the warm? Where's the warm?
Do it better. Do it better.
I'll take off my clothes if you do it better. That's how much I want.
Take off your
No,
clothes.
I don't want you to
Huh?
take off your clothes.
I'll take off my clothes.
I don't-
Here they come, baby! Here they come!
The werewolf is attacking.
Just one kiss for my mother.
Get off me.
One kiss.
I can't help
Archie! Hurry!
Oh, God.
You're amazing. You are amazing.
Harry, I must be crazy because I have 3 of the loveliest ladies you have ever seen in your life.
Harry, Gus and I had a talk.
What? We're going home.
Show me the way to go home. Yeah.
Gazzara, Falk, Cassavetes, Husbands, a comedy about life, death, and freedom.
I am going to watch this movie today. Wow. We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Brian.
I think you're gonna love his films. They're so human. They're so awesome. Husbands is definitely
Wow. I love the cinematography of it. I love the cinematography of it.
It's
That's
legit.
what I
Like
like the most.
that's the
Yeah.
beginning of indie filmmaking in some ways. You know what I mean? Well, there's it's arguable, but he definitely, put his stamp on it. And it's like those are just, they're just going for it. Like it's pretty cool. I can't wait for you to watch it. We'll discuss. If you watch it this
Amazing.
week, we'll discuss it next week.
We'll talk about that next week. And we're about to wrap this up, but we want to leave you homework. Just go and watch Husbands and we'll talk. We have social media, so we can talk about that all the time.
Oh, hell
But
yeah.
this has been amazing. We went all over. We went from Titanic to Wolverine to Husbands. Thank you so much, Brian, for sharing this part of history.
Absolutely.
Filmmaking, independent filmmaking. We are part of Indikin. We are all independents, and we want you to be part of this too. So hopefully, you guys will support this amazing stream and Indikins and all the different filmmakers who are part of it. If you're a filmmaker, if you're inspired, just join us. Join us.
Indikin, yeah.
We're here to support you. And, I'm learning myself and I'm learning from Brian. Let's do a chain of
A lot to learn
support.
here. in
Yes.
film. There's so much going on. And there's so much in the history. But yet, like we discovered last week, 1974 was the first fart in the history of cinema. And that is crazy to me. That just makes film seem very young to me at that point.
Wow. And
Yeah,
what we
and-
have
and-
come.
INDIKIN.ONLINE is the streaming service. Go check it out, find our films, and watch them and enjoy them like crazy. That's what I have.
We'll see you next week. Is this a wrap? Is a wrap?
We're getting out of here.
Turn off the lights. See you next weekend.
Next week.
Next week.
Thanks, G. Bye.
Picture.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Today the sun shines brighter and I feel like smiling, finding wonder. All fans are coming to play right here in the land of Indikin. No rules, just imagination. Let's create a new foundation. All over, visions come alive where your dreams can touch the sky. Welcome to Indikin, where the fun begins. Let the music play, let the dreams begin. Create, explore, let your colors show. Where your wildest dreams are free to grow. Got your favorite ride, popsicles, cotton candy side by side. Filmmakers, dreamers, take the stage. No more limits, turn the page. No compromise, just heart and soul. Blockchain power makes us whole. Step aside, don't be shy. Raise your voice and touch the sky. Welcome to Indikin, where the fun begins. Let the music play, let the dreams kick in. Create, explore, let your colors show. Where your wildest dreams are free to grow. No compromise, just heart and soul. Blockchain power makes us whole. Step aside, don't be shy. Raise your voice and touch the sky. Welcome to Indikin, where the fun begins. Let the music play, let the dreams begin. Unlimited fun, creativity flows. Where your vision shines and never goes. No rules, just imagination. Let's create a new foundation. A world where visions come alive, where your dreams can touch the sky. Welcome to Indikin, where the fun begins. Let the music play, let the dreams begin. Create, explore, let your colors show. Where your wildest dreams are free to grow. Indikin's got your favorite ride, popsicles, candy side by side. Filmmakers, dreamers, take the stage. No more limits, turn the page. No compromise, just heart and soul. Blockchain power makes us whole. Step inside, don't be shy. Raise your voice and touch the sky. No compromise, just heart and soul. Blockchain power makes us whole. Step inside, don't be shy. Raise your voice and touch the sky. Welcome to Indikin, where the fun begins. Let the music play, let the dreams begin. Create, explore, great colors show. Where your wildest dreams are free to grow. No compromise, just heart and soul. Blockchain power makes us whole. Step inside, don't be shy. Raise your voice and touch the sky.
Guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. But your kids are gonna love it.
Compromise just hard and